finally, it's the day that some of you have been waiting for. Me and Will just finished the 10-day detox by Thrive Le-vel. So this is our feedback of our experience and how did it go and would we recommend it. So I've got some questions and we'll go through them and I'll answer Will answers. So quickly, the reason I wanted to do it with my husband is because we are two different bodies. I'm female, obviously he's a male. I'm in my 40s. Well, listen, he's...
I just hit 50, thank you for that. Yes, I'm in my 50s, yay.
Also, we've got completely different digestive patterns. I pretty much since our second child run on the constipated side and I struggled from years.
Till I drink coffee every day, so...
Till I found my balance, but... Well, on the other hand, no issues in this area. No. I'm more like the healthy eating type person most of the time. I prefer the veg chicken, where Will is obviously typical male.
I like McDonald's, it's fine, it's all good.
He likes his red meat. And
I do.
So, that's the reason I wanted to see, kind of give you guys better perspective. And also, I wanted to do it with my husband because like us girls don't like to do stuff alone, and not all of us have the girlfriends who will be willing to participate, and husband is a good material to keep your support going, and also kind of takes away that selfish feeling that God forbid you do something for yourself because you also do it for your spouse.
You should do something for
yourself. I know,
yourself.
but it's hard for us moms and wives to focus on ourselves. So first question, why did you do it? Why did you do it?
For you.
Is it for me?
I did.
I did it because there is a lot of talk on the web talking about the importance on detox. I've read books in the past with the holistic approach, how important it is to detoxify your body. And many of those approaches were quite convoluted, included a lot of dietary changes, included taking certain things in excess. So I've never tried it. And this 10-day detox seemed easy enough for me, and it was relatively affordable that I decided to give it a try, start our year this way and go from there. So that goes why we do it. Second questions. What were your expectations? What were your expectations?
I really didn't have any. I just figured I'd do it. Hopefully it would work out. That's it.
My expectations were, the reason I did it was to kind of clear my system and improve my absorption, feel better, feel less sluggish, and see how it works. Like I said, I've never done detox before, so they were not like very specific expectations. I just was hoping I would feel better and whatever I eat would absorb better, and therefore I would maybe get rid of that constipation issue. Third questions. That's an important one. That's a lot of questions we always ask. What were your fears? What were your fears?
In reality, that I wouldn't be able to do it because of schedule with our youngest and with work, and furthermore that it would restrict me to what I can eat. But that's it, and it neither really happened.
So for me, big worry was either feeling super tired. A lot of time you read that when you do detox, you become super sluggish. And the second was, I always feared that when you do detox, it comes with severe diarrhea, multiple bowel movements, and kind of, thinking you still have to go to work, could do stuff throughout the day, and then suddenly be tied up to the bathroom scared me really badly. I don't have time to sometimes to go pee at work and talk about being excessive time in the bathroom with bowel movements. So that was my fears.
It's a good fear. I mean, it's a reasonable one.
Okay, this will be a bit lengthier answer. What was your experience during 10 days?
I don't know if one was related to the other. I got a little dehydrated for 2 days, but that was up north and it's really dry up there, so might have something to do with it. That, and I found myself using the restroom for number 2 a little bit more frequently than I had in the past, or than I normally do, or a larger movement, if you will. But again, that could be coincidence or it could be directly related. That's it.
But did you experience
more energy?
Area?
No, I had more energy though. I mean, I knew that when I have a second job in the evenings, and when I went out, I had definitely more energy while on the detox. So it's just kind of cool, unexpected,
with your bowel movements? Was it diarrhea that you were going?
No, not really. Not that I like to talk about that. That's gross.
Why not?
Not everyone here's a nurse.
That's what people worry, you know, like when they choose to do it, it's 10 days.
I mean, I'm sure it's possible for some people, but it didn't happen to me, no.
So for me, I'm similar. I felt that energy boost. I was like surprised how much more energy I had. I kind of became more sluggish for 3 last days, but I also switched states from up north to most southern one, and I felt kind of groggy and tired. And also I was really on the edge day 8, 9 and 10, like super moody. But I also stopped taking my HDS vitamins, which are supposed to regulate like the female hormones. So I wonder maybe if I was coming close to my dailies, and that kind of had that effect on change of mood and the tiredness. But I won't know because obviously, how can you? My experience was as well, besides the energy boost, first day especially, first day, first night, like I told you guys before, first night to the bathroom I got up probably like 3-4 times, which is super unusual for me. I usually sleep through the nights, maybe go once, and I peed and peed and peed, and I was super thirsty that day, day 1 and then day 2. But they encourage you to increase the fluid intake anyway, because that helps to get rid of the toxin from your body. So the thirst for sure, the increase in urination, which is fine, since the detox is helping to get rid of toxins in your bladder as well. And the bowel movements, yes, obviously more regular, had the daily bowel movements, sometimes 2 to 3, which were just, I'm sorry to describe it, but they were larger bowel movements, but they were normal bowel movements. I've never ever had a diarrhea incident, which was great, and that was my biggest worry. Lastly, I think I had some, towards like the second half of the 10th day, I've noticed some blemishes on my face, like my face is not perfect. So
Yes, it is.
It's same thing, it can be my monthly hormonal pattern, which sometimes closer to the period, you'd see some pimples popping up here and there, so it could be related to that and could be related to the detox and your skin just getting rid of the toxins. So I think that's kind of all I can say. So just for the kind of bigger pictures, like normally I take my HDS, which is my female supplement. We've been taking the Free Step by Thrive before that. For the time period of the detox, I stopped all of them because I wanted like a clear picture without anything, without another supporting supplements, how I will feel. So so that's, I think, pretty much for the experience. Also, so the detox itself, if you like start to taking it, they do make recommendations for you to avoid the sugar, decrease the caffeine intake, eat white rice, kind of try to get rid of any other sources of carbs like breads, pastas, and so forth. And they want you to get rid of the meat or animal protein, and you are allowed to eat fresh. So we were kind of compliant, kind of not. Some days we were, some days we were not.
Correct.
It just was the time of the year. We had so much going on that not always it was feasible to kind of go with that meal prep. So
I'd still call it a success, but I would say that you're right. If you expect better results, you probably have to buy in a little bit more to what you're supposed to do. And it's not that we didn't buy into it, it's just we didn't have.
And there are recommendations. It doesn't like negate completely the detox. It's just like Will says, you might have better results, you might have different things. Like if you've ever done any type of dietary changes and diets, you know, like if you get rid of sugar or get rid of the gluten, you will have like those flu-like symptoms from the withdrawal. So maybe you will notice more of those if you choose to fully comply with the dietary recommendations. If we talk about weight, well, Will didn't weigh himself. I did, but my scale up north comparing to here are 2 different things totally. Like maybe like 5 pounds difference. From when I got here, I for sure lost over 2 pounds. So maybe overall I lost anywhere from 2 to 4 pounds.
A wonderful neighbor said that I looked like I lost weight.
And that's what it is. Like Miss Rose said that he looks like he lost weight. So.
And I agree.
And I do feel different. Like I think I'm a bit more puffy now because of the time of the month. But like if I touch my body, I do feel more lean.
When I touch your body, you definitely feel.
You don't touch my body. I don't know what else we can say. If you guys have questions, let us know. We'll try to dive in deeper. Okay, next question. Was it difficult? Was it difficult for you?
No. That's an easy one. No. It
So-
just wasn't. I thought I would forget a day or do something. And I did. There was one evening, right? It was an evening one? I think, yeah, I did it. I ran out of time because, again, like everyone else's life, it's super hectic. However, I mean, that's the only thing that I want to miss. Otherwise, I just kept one in my bag and had that kept that in my bag and had it for work, and it went fine.
Yeah, and I think that's the kind of good idea to come up with the plan. Like I think you set yourself an alarm clock reminder.
I did.
For the morning,
8 a.m.
and he packed his to take at work because it was hard for him to just kind of deal with everything that he has to do in the morning before he leaves for work. So
Take the dog, make the lunch, get everyone ready, make sure you go through the morning routine, get the kid dropped off at school, get to work, make sure that, when you get to work you're stressing out because there's a million things, it's part of my job. Gotta have an alarm set to remind me, no, I need to do this. And I kind of can drop everything I'm doing and do that, or at least make it so I don't forget, like set it on my desk next to my computer, I'm not gonna forget.
for me, it was easy to I'm known from reading the people's reviews and stuff that it is easy, and obviously when you read the instructions, it's super straightforward. There's not much. You take packet in the morning, packet in the evening. It's super organized for you, so it wasn't difficult. I did forget one night too. Like when I was with Will, I hadn't forgotten any because it comes down to that motherly, wifey type of attitude. I'm not thinking about myself. I think about someone else. I have to be responsible, so I wouldn't forget. So he wouldn't forget. When I came here and Will wasn't here with me yet, I forgot one night because I fell asleep on the couch. I thought that I would finish doing what I was doing and I would get up and take them, and I didn't. And one day was missed. I don't think it's end of the world. So it was super easy. Like I said, it's all made up for you. Take it in the packets. You don't have to carry bottles anywhere. You've got a little packet. So if you are like him, you like to take it for work. You just put it in your bag and you will be set up for the success. And like I said, dietary, there's not super restrictions, there are recommendations, which I know that Thrive is coming up with the new food delivery line, which will be amazing. And I know there's a detox meal plan as well, which you can order with your detox plan, which we might try next time and see how that experience goes, because then you can just order 10 days worth of food. It will be all set up for you. It can sit in the fridge for up to 10 days. It's all fresh, natural, organic, no additives, no sugars. So we might try that route next time. But if you're a more organized person, just get yourself meal prep, or if you're doing it the first time like we did it, and you just kind of want to feel it and buy some compliant food and have them some days, and maybe kind of different days, just do what works for you, go with it. Also, if someone is wondering if you have those horrible bursts of hunger and because suddenly you cannot eat something or you're not supposed to eat something, I've never experienced. I had a couple days that I was hungry, but if I would eat, I like those tuna creation packets, I would eat those. So eating that protein would really satisfy any feeling of hunger or craving. So how about you?
I'm kind of a bigger guy, so I don't know. I still need to eat. You know what I'm saying? I didn't feel like I was on a starvation diet or anything, but I'm gonna eat.
It wasn't an increase, you were hungry because we
No, because I wasn't really dieting though. I was just being careful of, there's certain things we're supposed to watch. I wasn't overly concerned at all, and I ate what I normally do. And if you're not around and dinner's not being made, I'm gonna go into the freezer with Sam and just grab whatever works. But if you're around, you're a lot more conscious about it. I'm just sorry, but it's planned because she plans it. That's cool. I'm good with that.
Yeah, but it's not perfect, and I like that detox is created for normal people,
Yeah.
normal families, and you still can have benefits. Would you recommend it? Would you recommend it?
Well, yes, because if you felt the need to, or you were wondering if something could give you a little bit of a head start, I would say this works. It probably doesn't work for everybody, that's, let's be honest.
Some people feel more benefits than others. I heard that people anyway from losing 2 pounds to losing, if the guy's obviously would be, he's a guy, he eats more, he would see more weight loss. So
probably.
I've heard people losing 14 pounds within the first 10 days, which seems crazy, but if you are carrying a lot of water weight and inflammation, that might have those type of results. So Yeah, I would recommend it definitely, just because it's easy, and I do believe that, you know, like, our diets are not great. Not everyone buys organic, and sometimes if you buy organic, maybe it's questionable if it's really organic, and those toxins do accumulate, and this detox helps to get rid of heavy metal from your bodies as well. So I do believe that having those toxins in your body do affect how you perform, how you feel, how much energy you have, how you absorb the food. That's important too, because you might be eating healthy, but your body is not able to take benefits from all of those nutrients, because all of those pathways are clogged up. So I would definitely recommend it, and just based on like not having much of a side effect and not stressing about those crazy diarrheas or cramps or whatever else you might experience with this program, makes it really worth it. So
Yeah.
That was last.
Would you recommend it?
Would you
last?
recommend it? Okay.
So there you go. We either think that we would recommend it. I mean, you know, if this is really something you want to do, I think so far Thrive has been pretty good. I mean, not every day do I want to go that route, but most days I don't mind. You know, so whether it's doing the detox or just doing the Thrive Elite program, it seems to work pretty well.
And I think your question was too, like, if it's affordable, like if people wonder if they can actually do it, or is it crazy?
And it really depends. I mean, I think it is affordable. However, you know, on the same token too, is there something you're willing to give up to do it? So like, to say you spend, excuse me, like $4 at Caribou or Starbucks or whatever, $5, no, Starbucks, $7.
Or crazy money on the Stanley Cup.
Yeah, that's right. Either way, if you're willing to give that up and try this, it's going to be cheaper. If that's what you do. If you're going to like a Circle K or something like that and you're spending a couple of bucks, maybe it's not. Maybe this actually costs more. I think though, you give it a shot, you see what happens. Have expectations that, you know, are realistic. I mean, like, I'm going to do this program and lose 100 pounds. No, you're not. You got to, if you're dedicated to do that and work out and jog and really pay attention to your diet, absolutely. But if you're like, I want to give it a shot, I'll be true to it, but I'm not going to put in too much effort, then I'll just see what happens then.
And the detox is not, the purpose of detox is not to lose weight, it's to set up your body, to be prepared to start healing itself and modifying. So like, this is the starting point of you taking better choices moving forward.
Right,
and then that's when you'll see some weight loss. For some people, not even might be about weight loss, it might be about weight gain. And doing the detox is a good start too, because that changes absorption. And then maybe your body will be absorbing what you eat better, and you will see weight increase if that's what one of your goals is. So yeah, it is affordable. It costs less than a cup of Starbucks a day. Plus, very often we've got promotions. I can hook you up with a coupon as well to bring the price down, whatever you need. I want you to have that experience. I want you to have the healthy start to a year and kind of make this a year that you feel successful and you are able to focus on your goals too, which you might have been like trying in the past and not able to achieve for multiple reasons. So
yeah, Charlie.
Let me know if you've got any questions. If you want to order, let me know as well. And that's it.
That's it. And
thanks,
Charlie didn't do it, but you know, I'm sure that he would support you trying it too. Right? All right.
Bye, guys.